Hello, it's Rachel, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the brand new Undated academic planner from the Positive Teacher Company. We've had so many requests for an Undated planner for a number of years, so we're really excited to finally make this available. It comes in 3 different cover choices and it's B5 in size, so it's halfway between the size of our A4 teacher planner and our A5 academic diary. It's almost identical in contents to the A4 teacher planner, but with absolutely no dates inside. That means you can use it from any point in the year and for any combination of a working week. The first section is the teacher focus section. This section contains everything to do with you as a teacher, as well as a focus on your well-being. That's super important to us here at TPTC. The Teacher Focus tab page itself has space for your details, followed by a section for setting yourself 3 goals for the year. I like to keep these about my well-being so that I can keep them separate to my professional development targets. At the bottom, there's space for keeping a record of usernames and passwords for all those school subscriptions and handy websites we need to keep track of. Behind the tab page is the key information page. In our original teacher planner, we called this the supply teacher page, as it was a really handy page to photocopy or keep for a supply teacher who wasn't familiar with the school. It gives a general overview of routines and roles within schools, such as who the DSL is or when break duties are. The professional development pages are a great way to keep track of what your PD targets are and how CPD is helping you towards achieving those targets. I've also added a box this year so that you can reference the teacher standards with each target, as well as a section to celebrate the successes and look at next steps in your mid-year review. The next spread is based on Eisenhower's matrix and allows you to split your big to-do list for the year into sections so that you can prioritise your job list. As everyone knows, my favourite quote is, "If you have too many priorities, you have no priorities," and this page is absolutely perfect for that. These next few pages are some of my favourite in the planner. Our Useful Teacher Finds pages are great for recording all those really useful resources that you find out about. We've included a place to record useful websites, social media accounts, podcasts, blogs, books and apps. There's also a column next to each one so you can rate them once you've used them and know which ones to recommend to others. A brand new page to this year's planner is our habit tracking page. Similar to the wellbeing review, it allows you to track yourself against some targets. It could be that you want to set yourself a target to drink 8 glasses of water a day, or an exercise regime that you want to keep to. There's space for several different habits throughout the year. Section 2 is the pupil focus section. In this section you'll find lots of handy pages to keep track of pupils in your class or in your group. The tab page of the pupil focus section asks you to focus on 10 targets for your class this year. Last year's focus page had a focus of positivity, but this year we've left it completely open-ended. You could set 10 ways you're going to promote reading in this year, or 10 ways you're going to try outdoor learning. We'll have a free template ready to download from the website in February so you can make your targets match your planner. We then move on to the groups pages. These are handy and flexible pages that you can use in a variety of ways for your class. I use mine to keep a record of groups for school trips, as well as how I'm splitting children into table groups for particular subjects. Following on from the groups pages, we have the intervention pages, which can be used to plan interventions that will be happening in your class. There's space to plan the intervention, identify who will be participating in it, which members of staff will lead it and how much time it will take, what the target is that you want them to achieve, and then space to evaluate its impact at the end of the intervention. Then there's our pupil focus pages, which allow you to keep track of targets for children in your class. This could also be used as an aid for parents' evening when you need specific goals at hand, or it could also be used as a way to track particular groups of pupils, such as pupil premium pupils or those working in an intervention group. Section 3 is the calendar section, and because this is an undated planner, it isn't tied to any particular academic year. The calendar tab itself has some lovely little prompts for planning out your year. I'm sure after the year we've had, there's lots of lovely things that you want to plan in for the fresh school year. It's a great page to reflect on what you want from the year, things to be grateful for and things to look forward to. We'll also have that downloadable free template on our website if you want to make your calendar tab page match your planner. After the tab page, there's a space to record your consultations and appointments. Most teachers use this space to record parents' evening appointments, but it is completely flexible. After this, there's space to write down important dates for the year. This spread is great for seeing the whole year at a glance. You might use it to plot in awareness days from your TPTC wall calendar or family birthdays. The academic planner comes with 12 double-page monthly spreads, which are completely undated, so you can start your planner from whichever month you like, and you can start your working week from whichever day you like. The final page of the calendar section is another brand new page to this year's planner, a birthday page. We had this page in our very first TPTC planners back in 2017, and our TPTC community have repeatedly asked me to bring them back, so here it is. The next section is the term plan section. This is where you map out all of your ideas and draft your medium-term plans for each term. The tab page itself in the term plan section is a long-term plan, and then this is followed also by an additional long-term plan behind it. The term ideas page is where you can plan out all of your ideas for the upcoming term. We've made the change of adding in a dotted grid to the ideas section this year for a bit more flexibility. On the other side, there's space to make lists of resources, important events, reading and social media follows and ideas for the term. There's 6 of these double pages in the section so that you have one for every term. Another improvement we've made on last year's planner is that we've included a seating plan with a dotted grid for each half term, as well as 6 timetable pages, so you've got one for every half term. The next section is the weekly plan section, and this is where the magic happens. My social media feed is just full of beautiful and useful weekly planning spreads, so I can't wait to see them again this year. The tab page is really useful for recording key information that you might need during your planning time, such as useful websites, staff with particular expertise, or where you might find subject resources on your school network. After this, we have another brand new page in the planner, a term organiser. It allows you to plan some specific things for your year, such as how many weeks are in each term, special events that are happening, displays that you want to complete, visits or visitors that will be happening that term. I'm really excited about this page. I think it's going to be really useful for the year ahead. The Undated planner has 52 double spreads of weekly planning pages. We've included some blank headings boxes so you can add your own dates in, or if you prefer to plan by class or subject, you could add those in too. We've included a to-do list, a note section, and those really lovely Positive Teacher Company quotes at the top. The final page of this section is your year evaluation. It's a chance to look back and reflect on how the year has gone and record some happy memories. The 6th section is the meeting section. This is full of really useful notes pages that you can take into your staff meetings, staff briefings or SLT meetings. The meetings tab page has space to record dates and times for particular meetings such as staff meetings, as well as blank boxes for setting your own meeting records. This section is full of meetings pages which have space for notes, as well as a space for actions at the bottom to record a to-do list from your meeting. However, they are also really handy for doodling. We've also added several pages for briefing pages. These are handy when you don't need a full page for a meeting, you just need to make a few quick notes. Finally, we have the assessments and records section. The tab page allows you to keep a contents list for your records so that you can easily find the correct one. There's also a space at the bottom when you need to record important assessments happening in your school or year group. There are 16 record pages in this section, 14 are double page spreads and 2 are one page spreads with enough room to record 35 pupils' records. The Undated planner comes with gold corner protectors, a gold elastic, an inside pocket and gold spiral binding. Our mini notebook fits perfectly into the inside pocket of the Undated B5 planner. There's also matching planner stickers, washi tape and a really handy to-do list pad.